Hi and welcome to a new video. So I actually got quite a lot of books for the month of August. I didn't mean to, but for some reason I was just really sad a lot. So to cope with that sadness, I'd always go to Barnes & Noble and I'd end up picking up like a book or two. So I'm kind of broke now because of that. But because I got a lot of books this month, I thought I would show you guys the books I picked up to cope with my sadness. The first book is The Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chokshi. This was supposed to be part of my August TBR, and I still hope I can get through this because I do want to read it for Weekathon. So yeah, I'm still not sure what it's about, so I have no explanation whatsoever. So yeah, the next book, which is what my boyfriend bought for me, is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. This is really thick. I was thinking of doing a reading vlog for it just for fun because I feel like I'm not gonna take it too seriously, and I just know it's gonna be a little bit painful getting through this because it's like what, like 1,000 pages long. Yeah. And the next book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Now, I haven't heard a lot of good things about this, but I just wanted a read that's simple and something predictable because I just want a simple read. I feel like all the books I picked up this month are pretty complicated and interesting, and this one, it's interesting, but I don't think I would be that invested in it. It's just one of those books you just read for fun. So yeah. So if you didn't know, this is about obviously a murder mystery of this murder that happened 5 years ago, and it's about Andy, and she was apparently murdered by her boyfriend Sal, who then killed himself right after. And so this high school senior, she goes and retraces the murder because she feels like that's not the full story to it. And I think this is told in interviews. Yeah, there's interviews or transcripts on here, so I think that's interesting, but I just know it's not, I feel like it's gonna be really predictable. So yeah. The next book I got is Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I know the next book comes out soon, and that's why I just felt like I had to get it so I could prepare for the next book. And yeah, I got this because the premise reminds me of this one K-drama. It's called My Girlfriend is a Gumiho. It has a really similar premise, so I thought I would read it. So if you didn't know, this is about Gumiyoung, who is a gumiho, and she targets men. And so one day she basically breaks that cardinal rule that she has to kill men, all men, by saving this boy who is the same age as her, and his name is Ji-hoon. And by doing that, she reveals herself as a gumiho to him and loses her fox speed, which is basically her life source. Because of that, she has to go basically find her fox speed, and Ji-hoon just kind of helps her through that, but at the same time it's obviously a conflict to her because she has to kill all men. So yeah, very interesting. I can't wait to read this. The next book I got was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and this was on my August TBR and I did finish it. I think I rated it like a 3 stars, but honestly I wanted to do like a 2.5. I enjoyed it. It was like a really short read, but I was bored half of the time. Only the plot twist is what really saved this book. So yeah. The next book I got is A Silence of Boats by June Her. Yeah. I really don't know much about this one. I just know, again, it has that K-drama feel and that it's a mystery novel. But I am excited to get into it because I just love the K-drama feel of books. So yeah. So the next book I got is A Song of Wraith and Runes by Roseanne A. Brown. So this book I won in a giveaway on Twitter. It was to give away books by Black authors during the height of BLM, and I just recently got it because I guess I gave the wrong address. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this one, and I'm actually gonna read it for September for Chanelle's crusty book club. So yeah. Mentioning Chanelle, I got the Savage song because I tweeted at her and Cindy, which one should I read first, Six of Crows or the Savage song, and Chanelle told me this was her favorite book and it's more plot driven. So, and I actually like books that are more plot driven, so I'm excited to get into this one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got most of these books because a lot of my favorite booktubers have been mentioning them. So this next one is The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. So if you didn't know, A Space Between Worlds is the multiverse, and it does exist. You can only travel through the other universes if your counterpart is dead. Now Kara, most of her counterparts are dead, so she's like the perfect candidate for traveling through the multiverse. So then something mysterious happens when one of her other counterparts die in a really mysterious way, and she is pulled into that world where she has to figure out what happened. And this sounds amazing. I'm usually not into sci-fi, but I'm actually excited to read this one because I just love the whole idea of a multiverse. So yeah. And the next book I got is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Now I've heard a lot of hype about this one. I've been wanting to pick it up, and I got it for book of the month for my first book because it was only like $10. And this is the September book of the month for the late night book club, so I decided might as well get it and so I can read along. So obviously this is about Evelyn and her 7 husbands. So Monique, this magazine reporter, is interviewing her about her scandalous and glamorous life as a Hollywood icon. And so yeah, I don't know what to expect about this. I know there's a lot of hype about it, but I'm not exactly into these kind of books, so I hope I will enjoy it. It sounds interesting, but nothing I would go out of my way to read. Oh my god, this is a lot of books. The next book I got is Patron Saints of Nothings by Randy Rebai. I got this to read for Weekathon, and I'm so happy I got this. I actually finished it already, and it was such a good read. It really made me want to go back to the Philippines because I do miss it. I've lived there almost my entire life, and I am really sad and upset about the things that are happening there and how similar it is to what is happening here, and I hope more people would pay attention to it. I wanted to do a full review of this, also talking about the issues that are happening here in America and how a lot of Filipino Americans are really unaware about what is happening in the Philippines. So yeah, I highly recommend that everyone reads this and become more aware of what is happening in the Philippines. The next book I got is The House in the Cerulean, I don't know how to pronounce it. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I picked this up because Elias was really hyping about it, and you know, I just had to hop on that hype train, and apparently a lot of people really enjoyed this, and I guess will make you cry, and I'm a sucker for books that'll make you cry. So yeah. And the next book I got is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I am excited for this one because I absolutely love thrillers. And yeah, Mexican Gothic is about this girl Noemi, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She receives a letter from her cousin, and it's like really frantic, and she sounds very distressed. So Noemi has to go fly to Mexico in their house called the High Place, and there she just figures out like the house is not what it seems at all, discovering these really terrifying things and how she is suddenly doubting herself if she could save her cousin. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I know that I will love it because I just love thrillers, and it's also a short read, so I could probably finish this in a day. It's probably gonna be, I want to put it off till October because I love reading thrillers or paranormal books in October, but I want to get to it soon already, so I don't know. Yeah. The next books I got are The Kiss Quotient and Get Alive Chloe Brown. I still need to take a hint Danny Brown. I got these because I don't usually read romance books, and these are like the top romance books. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what these are about. The next book I got is The Poppy War, which I actually finished this month in a day. I finished it in a day. Experienced a lot of pain. I did a lot of tabbing so I could do a review about it, but honestly I don't think I'll have the time to do a review just with all the videos I've been planning. I'll probably do like a blog post because that way I can organize my thoughts better. But The Poppy War has now become my favorite book ever. I love this book. I cannot wait for The Burning God to come out, because then I can finally read The Dragon Republic, because I am scared that if I read The Dragon Republic I'm gonna want The Burning God now. So yeah, I think everyone should read The Poppy War. I uploaded a reading vlog when I finished it within a day. You should go check it out. So yeah, speaking of The Dragon Republic, I got The Dragon Republic and I got it in hardcover because I love hardcover books. If I like the series, I'll get it in hardcover. I'm gonna get The Poppy War in hardcover, and I'm gonna give this to my ate from my Filipino club because I really want her to read this. So yeah, I have The Dragon Republic. I'll probably start it in September for the Subtle Asian Book Club because it is the September book of the month. And yeah, I can't wait to get through this big book. A lot of books for September that I have to read, and it's okay. I'm a little panicky because school just started this week and I'm not prepared to read all these books, but I hope I get through all of it because I really want to. I'm doing this because I want to read the books, not because like, oh, you have to read it for this month. No, I just really want to get through these books because I want to. I've created quite a pile on my bed. So I also have to unbox the owlcrate box of the month, which is August. Oh, I'm struggling. Ooh, Written in the Stars. Okay, I'm not gonna read this because I know there's spoilers on what the items are. It's a lot and I don't want to have to deal with it later. So we have the monthly enamel pin. Look at that. I don't know if it'll focus. I actually think this is really pretty. Honestly, I have a lot of enamel pins, but I never use it because it always comes off of my backpack and they're very precious. So I'm gonna get one of those boards one day and just put them all up. But I think this is really pretty. I like the purple. The next thing we have is a metallic push pins. Oh, this jar is really cute. It's just push pin. This is gonna be useful for when I finally move out of this room. Okay, my clip cut, but it's a bandana scarf. How do you wear this? Is this how you wear it? I don't think this is how you wear it. I'm just gonna put it on my head for now. This is a really pretty pen. Is it a pen? Okay, it's a pen, but it's just really complicated pen. So you have to take this off and then twist the outside. Is this? Oh, you don't have to do that. You just have to twist the star. I'm stupid. Okay, we got a little clipboard. I usually don't use clipboards, but I'm probably gonna hang this up just for fun. You shine brighter than any constellation in the sky. Wow, I knew I was a star. Inspired by Aurora Rising, which I've heard a lot about, but I don't know if I should read it. Is this a book sleeve? Wait a minute. It's a book sleeve inspired by the Starless Sea. Did you guys see that exclusive cover for the UK of the Starless Sea? It's like $400. But this is really pretty. I need a book sleeve because look what happened to Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I had a little rip going on. You can't really see, but I had to put tape on it. So this will come in handy. Oh, oh my god. This cover. Oh my god, look. It's purple. It's purple. The cover is purple. I've been wanting to get this book, and it's shiny. And then of course we have the letter from the author. Look at how pretty this is. Oh yes, the theme for next month is A Glorious Haunting. I love horror. This better be a horror book for next month. See, there's the regular cover, and there's the exclusive cover. Sheetal. I'm so sorry, I'm butchering all these names. I feel really bad, but she is the daughter of a star, like a full-blown star. Like she's just part of a constellation. So one day on her 17th birthday, her powers suddenly go out of control out of nowhere and basically kind of burns her father alive. And the only way she can heal him is if a full blood star decides to heal him. So she's not a full blood, so because of that, she decides to go up to the heavens, try to convince her mom, you know, hey, why won't you heal my dad? But the reason why her powers went out of control is because they actually want her to go up there to be their champion in this competition that decides which is the next family to rule the heavens. So I'm excited about this. This sounds really interesting. I've been wanting to actually write a book that has something to do with the constellations and like all that, but this sounds amazing. And I love, it's actually purple. I love this cover. I'm so happy. This made my day. And it is only 9 in the morning. I woke up at 7 in the morning to film this video. So yeah. Okay, that is all the books I got for the month of August. Actually, wait a minute. So the next book I got is They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. Now, when this was, I saw so much ads saying this is basically like Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars put together. Now, I have not been interested in those kind of genres in a while, but I know this is another mystery slash thriller novel, so I decided to get it. And I heard it's gonna be turned into a movie, so knowing myself, I'd rather read the book first before watching the movie. It's just who I am. And the next book I got is The Girl from the Well by Rin Chapeko. I'm reading this for Weekathon. It's taking me a long time. I was actually about 40 pages in, but there's a lot of spooky moments in this. And I usually read books at night, and so I get really spooked out reading this. If you like horror books, I feel like you should pick this up. It really is a thrill. I'm only 40 pages in, and I'm already kind of scared. Even the cover is scary. Like, I have to always face it down when I'm reading, or like when I have to put it down, because I'm just scared of reading, like looking at it. Just look at it. And the next books I got, which aren't with me because they're in my boyfriend's car, is Ray Bearer by Jordan Ifueko. It came out this month. Yeah, it came out this month, and I'm really excited. I hope everyone shows their support after that what happened mess of an event. She honestly deserves so much support, and I'm excited to read Ray Bearer. I can't find my phone. I don't have my phone. I really can't find it, and the book isn't with me, so I don't know how I'm gonna explain the premise, but I hope you can search it up and go read her book because it sounds amazing. Yeah. And the next book I got is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. Yeah, I picked it up because I think I saw someone tweet that it's basically like a book by Jordan Peele, and I love Jordan Peele, so I was like, I have to read this then. And still, I am also not sure what the plot is. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna butcher the premise if I don't have the book with me, and I don't have my phone. But yeah, excited about that one too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if any of the books I talked about were interesting, you should go pick them up, and then maybe we can buddy read them. Leave a like, subscribe, and watch my previous videos if you haven't. Bye.